If you're sick of downloading the next big RPG only to get slapped with clunky controls, recycled stories, or paywalls that feel worse than your internet bill, this list is your fix. I hunted down the best action RPGs of 2025 that actually deliver smooth combat, real progression, and insane worlds to sink your time into. Some of these are pure offline bangers, others are online giants, but all are worth your storage space. And hey, smash that like button harder than a boss crit, hit subscribe before the next hidden gem drops, and as usual, I dropped all the download links in the description so you don't have to go digging. Let's kick it off with number 15. Duet Night Abyss isn't your average hack and slash. It's a spectacle. You're running a dual protagonist setup where you can swap between melee and ranged mid-fight. Pull off aerial combos, chain magic with steel, and watch sparks fly with a flashy helix leap move. What makes it special? No stamina systems, no endless gacha pulls. You actually unlock weapons and characters through gameplay. The mix of steampunk machinery and magic creates a world that feels alive. And it's dropping globally October 28, 2025. Put this on your radar now. At number 14, Punishing Grey Raven. Still one of the slickest ARPGs on mobile. Combat rewards actual skill. Perfect dodges trigger cinematic counters that never get old. Characters aren't just meta throwaways, they stay viable for years, which is rare in this genre. The visuals, sharp and stylish. The feel, smooth as butter. It's a free game that plays like a premium one, and if you've skipped it before, 2025 is still the year it slaps. Next up at number 13, Shadowborn. Shadowborn brings class-based RPG action with depth. Each class actually feels different. Think warriors with heavy swings, mages with flashy AoEs, rogues with precise high-speed strikes. Environments are colorful but drenched in atmosphere, and bosses are challenging enough to keep you engaged. It's not perfect, but for a mobile ARPG that respects both casuals and grinders, Shadowborn earns its spot. Then, at number 12, Valorous. Valorous feels like Prince of Persia meta roguelike. Pick from 4 heroes, dive into wave-based battles, and unlock new skills through loot. Combat is fluid, with smooth animations and solid difficulty, but it's not forgiving. You'll lose health fast, and unless you're sharp, boosters will tempt you with real money. Still, if you're looking for a challenge, Valorous hits that niche. Next up, at number 11, Mo.co. Mo.co is pure chaos with friends. It's a colorful online co-op ARPG where you jump into modes full of random events, monster waves, and giant bosses. Think Diablo, but simplified for mobile. Gear progression is fair, PvP locks levels to keep it balanced, and while it does lean grindy, it's one of the best ways to slay monsters with friends on a phone. At number 10, The 7 Deadly Sins Origin. Launching worldwide in December 2025, this open-world ARPG bridges the gap between the 7 deadly sins and 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. You'll explore Britannia with dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and battles that evolve based on environment. Add in real-time weapon swapping and co-op, and this might be the biggest anime RPG launch on mobile since Genshin. Next at number 9, Crystal of Atlan. Crystal of Atlan blends flashy magic punk visuals with combat that flows like an anime battle. Ground and aerial combos connect seamlessly, and the branching class system gives you 10+ paths to experiment with. Sure, there are stamina limits, but the sheer polish of combat and progression makes it one of the best RPGs for 2025. At number 8, Bloodline, a Rebel Moon game. Set in Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon universe, this co-op ARPG is all about missions, factions, and cinematic combat. Up to 4 players can dive in together, mixing chaotic group fights with assassin-style objectives. Visually, it punches way above mobile standards. If you love co-op RPGs with blockbuster vibes, this is the one. Then at number 7, Ananta. Ananta is chaos in the best way possible. It's got open-world freedom, Spider-Man-style web-swinging, Batman-style combat, car chases, and anime-level flair. And best part? No gacha traps. You unlock characters through gameplay, while monetization is cosmetic only. In a market filled with gacha fatigue, Ananta feels like fresh air, and it's one of 2025's most hyped RPGs for good reason. Sliding to number 6, Epic Conquest 2. Old school anime RPG fans, this one's for you. Epic Conquest 2 mixes colorful characters with fast-paced demon slaying. The dodge mechanic is key, time it right, and you get iframes that make you untouchable. It's classic RPG charm updated for mobile, and it doesn't rely on heavy monetization to keep you invested. Next up, at number 5, Destiny: Rising. This is what happens when Genshin Impact and Call of Duty have a baby. Semi-open world, futuristic gunplay, PvE quests, co-op raids, and PvP battles all wrapped in polished, fast-paced action. Each character brings unique weapons and abilities, and while the gacha grind shows up later, the core gameplay is so good you'll want to stick around. At number 4, Crashlands 2. Crashlands 2 cranks up the survival RPG loop with combat that actually feels good. Gather, craft, explore, but now with smoother controls, evolving pets that fight with you, and witty writing that makes it impossible not to smile. At $9.99 with no microtransactions, this premium RPG feels like a steal in 2025. Next, at number 3, Blue Protocol: Star Resonance. This one adapts Bandai Namco's beloved Blue Protocol into a mobile MMO with anime charm. Expect fluid combat, deep progression, and full co-op with dungeons, raids, and open exploration. If you've been waiting for an MMO on mobile that doesn't feel half-baked, this could be it. At number 2, Honkai Impact 3rd. Almost 10 years old, but still a beast. Combat is razor-sharp, story updates are cinematic, and content is stacked so deep it makes most new games look empty. Even against fresh releases like Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai still feels like the gold standard for ARPGs. If you missed it, it's never too late. And finally, at number 1, Wuthering Waves. No surprise here. Its combat feels closer to Devil May Cry than anything else on mobile, with fluid combos and skill-based fights. The open world is gorgeous and rewarding to explore, with progression systems that feel deep but fair. Gacha is generous compared to others, and while the story has its bumps, the gameplay is top tier. If you want the best ARPG experience on mobile right now, it's this. And that's the countdown of the top 15 best action RPGs for Android and iOS in 2025. From anime MMOs to survival RPGs and gacha juggernauts, this year's lineup proves mobile gaming is going toe-to-toe with consoles. Which one are you downloading first? Drop it in the comments. Smash that like button like you're landing a 100-hit combo, hit subscribe so you never miss the next list, and as usual, download links are waiting for you in the description.